Hey guys, Ren here. What you're about to watch is a condensed recap of episodes 1 through 5 of the Loser Mage. Loser Mage is the most popular series on my channel. It is also the first series on my channel, which means the earlier ones kind of suck a little bit. So instead of watching these 5 videos, you can just watch the one you're watching now. And I know this is going to lose me some views on those old videos, but I'd much rather you enjoy the series as opposed to it feeling like a chore to catch up. Anyway, here goes. 10 in Magicka, a 1 in all magic skills, and a massive ego. This is what makes up the Loser Mage, otherwise known as Zad Badger the Wise. Now, Zad's not exactly your garden variety wizard. He's loud, obnoxious, a bit of a drunk. Okay, a lot of a drunk. And he sucks. Not only morally, but also like 10 Magicka is not a lot. So there was definitely a lot of difficulty in the beginning. Anyway, after escaping Helgen, Zad made his way to Riverwood and met this guy named Faendal, won his favor by lying to his crush, and then we both went to Whiterun together and got the quest to go to Bleak Falls Barrow and immediately forgot about it and tried to go to Wizard College. They wanted me to cast Flame Atronach to get in, which of course I could not do. Oh, come on, dude. So I went on a journey to get Zad into wizard school. My first idea was to level him up as fast as possible, which bad idea, Heartbreak is a waste of time, but that didn't stop Faendal and I from going to Bleak Falls Barrow. Unfortunately, Faendal died somehow, probably not my fault, I assume, so long as you ignore the charring. And then I turned in the crest, got the reward, and then a dragon attacked, and I did the only sensible thing, which was run the hell away. But you see, after all that, I still hadn't leveled up enough to have near enough Magicka to cast Flame Atronach. Turns out, Zad truly isn't a good enough mage to get into Wizard College. But you know what he is good at? Lying, cheating, and stealing. So I hatched a different plan. There's no way for them to know it was my Magicka that made the Flame Atronach, so I decided to find a scroll of Flame Atronach. And thanks to the Skyrim wiki that is apparently wrong most of the time, I checked the wiki. I got on their buggy ass website and it said it was here. I did find a scroll and I did try it. And lo and behold, it worked! I've never seen anyone online do that ever. I'm still riding the high of that win. With my admission to the school and some new bylaws added to the entrance exam procedures, I started going to classes and, doing other stuff you probably thought Zad was going to do. I eventually ended up at Saarthal helping the college investigate, like, ghosts or something. They told me I was going to be doing archaeology, which is basically just stealing, so Zad's great at that. Some of the ghosts talked to me. I met this guy named Arniel Gain that I probably didn't meet before. And then the next part of the dungeon was literally too hard for me to get past, so I left to go buy some help.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
No. Turns out there were a bunch of dudes outside who were hired to bash my skull in, and after a really ridiculous chase involving me shotgunning 6 bottles of wine and a random vampire appearance. Oh, and don't forget this random Terminator who's probably still after me to this day. I was able to hide behind a rock and check the contract to see who wanted me dead this time.
Arniel Gain? I just met that guy.
That is actually not true. I forgot that I stole a bunch of stuff from that guy while he was sleeping, and I only realized it after I rewatched that video. Anyway, after narrowly escaping having my knees broken, I hired this merc named Janassa, don't get too attached to her, and we finished the dungeon together. But even though we found the big orb at the end, apparently that doesn't qualify you to be Archmage yet, so I was trying to practice my magic in a different way. You see, to get magic XP in Skyrim, you need people to kill, and that's usually frowned upon, except in war, where people cheer it on and give you little prizes if you do a good enough job. In preparation for going to war, I bought a spell called Bag of Rats, which lets me conjure rats. Notice I haven't told you about a single spell I've used yet. That's how important these rats are to me.
Oh, my rat died.
With my rats in tow, I volunteered for the Stormcloaks, got an order to kill an ice wraith, developed a complex with how powerful my rats were,
And I watched from 45 feet away as my rodent subject tore the bandit chief limb from limb, and I basked in it.
killed the ice wraith eventually, and went back. I then got invited onto another mission where they allowed me, single-handedly, to deliver a priceless Nord relic. I think you might be able to see where this is going. We went back to Whiterun to party, while I did my best to convince everyone I was the king of Skyrim and they should all buy me drinks. Of course, this all ended when I did a gainer off the balcony and bashed my skull against the floor hard enough to sober up. Sort of, except for the part where I drunkenly fought the dragon. I'm gonna make you into a handbag, and then you're gonna hold my You're gonna hold all my I then acquired one of the most important perks of my playthrough. Bone Collector, which allows me to collect bones and reform them into immortal skeleton warriors. Now, no well-adjusted person would ever need a skeleton army, but just as I was thinking that, I found Zad raiding the Whiterun Hall of the Dead. Whiterun has its own graveyard, and the best part is, it's in a cave, so no one can see me do the things that I'm about to do with those dead bodies. On my bone quest, I was attacked by a nearly immortal troll that I actually couldn't kill, he just out-healed me. I did try to use a scroll of Firestorm, but
can't say I'm surprised.
I mean, mostly she died on accident somehow, and I probably wasn't involved, despite what the scorch marks will tell you. Also, I accidentally left my shoes on Janassa and had to go dogs out for a while I picked up Lydia. Hey Lydia, how's your will going? That's a normal topic for a conversation between two friends. With Lydia now defending me, I climbed up to High Hrothgar, had that same old dream again, except I got robes on now. Then I went back to Windhelm to return the crown and continue the war quest line to hopefully get more bones. I really don't want to do this. Like, the first rule of stealing is you don't return the shit you took. Just as I was about to turn in the crown, I got a tip about the Black Sacrament and realized that Aventus probably has a whole skeleton in his house. Unfortunately, dude, no way. Are they super glued to the floor? So I needed more dead bodies, and I did still have Aventus's contract. Okay, Aventus, I am going to go kill that woman, and if she does not have what I need, I am stealing everything out of your house. Damn, I should have threatened his life or something. He doesn't know he's invincible. So I found Grelod, iced her in front of a bunch of orphans, took her hand, and went back to the bone altar in Windhelm to make a new skeleton. And of course, I named him Faendal. Welcome back, buddy. Bones can't burn, right? And after all that, I decided I earned a little nap at the end in Windhelm. Oh. And that's where the story of part 5 ends. Thank you for watching, and I hope you can now enjoy part 6 and on. And as an added reminder, remember that most of the new videos I make have a secret Easter egg in them for you to find. Just find it, comment the timestamp first, and I'll pin your comment. There's even one in this very video. There's also an Easter egg on this post that nobody's commented about yet, but it's not quite the same as the new ones. As always, thank you for watching, and have a good week.